Hey guys, it is Tanya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I want to start off by saying that I'm going to change the format a little bit. So the Lunchish Live show was working for a while. The girls were going to sleep at the same time. They would nap, for a couple hours. And it was this a good format. It was working, and it is not working so much anymore. One baby went to sleep a few hours ago. The other baby went to sleep maybe about 20 minutes ago. So that couple hour baby is probably going to be up soon. I just haven't been able to guarantee that I can get on live. I got on live 1 week with the baby and it didn't go horrible, but I do feel like I want to be able to actually dedicate the time that I come to speak to you guys to you and not have divided attention if I can help it. So I am going to change the format, and I'm not going to do a lunchish live show anymore, but I do still want to connect with you guys. I do still want to talk to you. So I'm just going to do a regular format where I come and I bring you messages via video, and that way I can record them early in the morning, late at night, middle of the day, whenever time permits, and I can still come and connect with you guys. So hopefully that'll work out much better for all parties involved. But like I said in the beginning, welcome and thank you for continuing to hang out with me. I truly appreciate it. I am pre-sale for the book will be starting soon. Like I said, the book is done. I'm just doing the administrative and logistics stuff now. And it's a little scary, but it's kind of exciting. It's like that roller coaster excitement, like as you're creeping towards the top and you're like, oh my gosh, here comes the big drop. And the big drop it starts off a little scary and then it's really exciting as it happens. So I am super excited and I hope you guys are too. I cannot wait to share this with you. Today, I actually want to talk a little bit about unplugging and disconnecting. We've heard that there's a thin line between love and hate. There is a thin line between love and hate. And the reason that the line is so thin is because both of them are very passionate emotions. So when you love something, you dedicate a lot of your time and your energy, your heart, your soul. You dedicate to that thing that you love because it's worth it. When you hate something, you actually dedicate the same level of energy. It's just not the same type. So you're still giving yourself, your time, your energy, your passion to this thing. You just have a negative emotion or feeling attached to it. And those are the things that we have to learn how to unplug from. So even if we think about maybe our job, because a lot of us work, we get up and we go to work and we work full-time, part-time, whatever it is. And we might say, oh, I don't really like my job. Maybe you don't like your coworkers. Maybe you don't like management. Maybe you just don't feel fulfilled in your job anymore. You just want something different. But there's a difference between not liking your job and hating your job. Because think about if you've ever had a job that you absolutely hated. It consumed you. It took a lot of energy to hate that job. You would leave that job and you couldn't necessarily unplug from it. So you might go home and you might complain to friends and complain to your significant other. You might even complain to your kids, and you didn't have time and energy for anything else. Like maybe you had goals that you had tabled because you just didn't have the energy to put into it after this job you hated sucked the energy out of you. And that's just kind of like a hypothetical situation. Not all of us are going through that. But hypothetically, just really think about something that you've even hated in the past and think about how much energy that took. Think about maybe an ex that you had, like an ex that really hurt you, really did something wrong. And, even if it was for a day, a month, a week, however long, you hated that person. You loved and supported and you were loyal to that person, and that person betrayed you and you hated them for how they made you feel and what they did. And it wasn't until you stopped hating them, it wasn't until you disconnected from them, that you were really able to move on and give your energy to something else. Even if it wasn't another relationship, you gave your energy to something else. And we have to learn how to unplug from those things that are negative. They can be negative, we cannot like them, we can want to do something different, but we have to unplug so that it's not getting our energy. We can't give it a energy source to keep thriving. Think about if you have a goal. Do you have a goal that you haven't reached yet, haven't met? Do you have a goal that you haven't even started working on? Think about the places that you are giving your energy to that could go to that goal. So let's say that you're giving your energy to your kids and you can't reach that goal. Honestly, that's a good place to put your energy. If I am going to sacrifice some energy, I'm going to go ahead and give it to the kids. And, I have to figure out where I can get some additional energy from to reach these goals. My kids are important to me, and I get that, but a lot of times, even as single moms, especially as single moms, our goals are for our children. So even though we give energy to our children and it may seem like I can't do this right now, or this is just something that's really tough and really difficult, I have to find a better time, I have to find better circumstances. When we don't reach our goals, it not only hinders us, it does hinder our kids. These are our goals, and these are things we want to do to better our lives for our entire family. So if you're giving your energy to your kids, that's great, and you should not give your energy to your kids. But now you have to figure out where you're going to get some additional energy to put into your goals. And that's what I mean about unplugging. Let's say that you're giving your energy to a significant other. That's actually a good place for your energy to go as well. Unless your energy is going into possibly going through this person's phone to see if they're not cheating again. That's a bad place to put your energy. If that's where your energy is going with your significant other, you might want to unplug and think about some things that your energy could go to that would be more positive and more productive. If you have to put that type of energy into something that's negatively affecting your life, then that energy could go to something that'll bring about a positive outcome for you in the future, you and your family in the future. If you have a job that you absolutely hate and you're giving a lot of energy to, and when you might want to unplug, and when I say unplug, I don't mean quit your job, because honestly, if we hated our jobs and we could quit them, then we would have already done that. You wouldn't need to watch a video to figure that out. When I say unplug, just when you come home, that job stays where it is. Think about, I'm so glad that I'm now home and I can work on these goals. I'm so glad that I'm now home that I can just eat dinner with the kids and catch up on whatever show we like to watch as a family. But just something where you unplug. Maybe your goal is to leave that job, or even to move to a different department. Even if you don't leave the company or the organization, just transfer to a different department. But you can't necessarily meet that goal if you're plugged into all of this negative energy and you're letting it suck that energy out of you, because you don't have any energy to give the next step of your life. There are some things that have to get our energy, like we talked about with the kids. And there are some things that, we can unplug from. We can still maybe be a part of. We can still be a part of that job. We can still be an employee at that job, and I'm just using job, of course, hypothetically, but we can unplug from it, but still be a part of it so that it does still benefit us, but we can allow ourselves to do what will benefit us going forward as well. That's really, really, really important. The things that we give our energy to. If we're giving our energy to negativity, it's going to produce negativity. We want the byproduct of what our energy goes into to be something positive. And that's why we have to learn how to unplug. Don't give any more energy to those negative things. and plug into something that's more positive. So I want to thank you guys again for hanging out with me. And like I said, I'm going to kind of confirm what the format of this is going to be a little bit better as time goes on. The girls kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. That's fine. I guess that's mom life. That's why we're here, huh? But please stay tuned. I will so keep you posted on when this book is coming or when this book is going to drop. I am so excited. I'm so happy. Oh, man. Thanks so much. Thanks again. And like I said, I will keep you posted. If you want to receive the weekly emails that I send out, which will absolutely let you know when the pre-sale is starting. It'll give you access to the introduction to the book so that you'll have a better idea of what it's about and whether you want to read it or not, or it'll be something that can help you or someone you know. That is definitely something that I'm sending to that email list. So if you want to be a part of that email list, just go to my website, journeywithtvporter.com, and sign up for my email list, and we can stay connected that way. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.